revolution. If I gotta reiterate, I swear I'ma lose it. It's my world and I'm generous and that y'all peruse it. How obnoxious, she ain't got a conscience. She's okay with being a little absurd and pompous. That's because I kill it, then stick around just to haunt it. Waiting on my thank you, be grateful that I would even let you watch it.
Down in the new town, I already feel that it's eyes on me.
Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. The Houston Texans taking on the Cleveland Browns.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Houston Texans. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge? For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
For a guy still in his second year in the NFL, this is obviously a big spot for him to try and fill. Able to engineer the victory in the wild card round last weekend, that's got to give him confidence, and it's got to elevate the confidence of his teammates as well. But as he said after the win, things are only going to get tougher from there. He understands the situation he's in. He understands what's ahead of him in this one.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good, safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Throwing now is Stroud. And incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
He's going deep for Brown. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Stroud looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Hall. From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Here's 3rd and 9. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Tucker's kick is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. Every possession in the postseason magnified, and look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. As we get a peek at their dynamic signal caller hailing from Mississippi State, it's Dak Prescott.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
And right away, he lost the football. And one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Now Prescott. Short throw complete to Gronkowski. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Prescott. And again, he'll find Gronkowski complete. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Brown with his stick skills. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Again on second down, it's Stroud. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Stroud. That's complete once again to Hopkins. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Second and 10. Stroud working out of the gun. Got a man. It's Brown. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now here's Stroud on 3rd down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the Browns are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback to just throw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick. Don't throw one to the big guy, but you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always try to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They begin with a run by Smith. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Prescott now. Open man, Gronkowski complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete. And here's Bradley Pinion now. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Now Brown. A 46-yard boot, but just 36. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Stroud to throw it. It's Graham again with a catch, just like the last play. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And Stroud now to throw. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. Three 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. The man in motion is Brown. They run. Robinson. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. And here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Back to Robinson now on first down. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
2nd and 6. Now Stroud. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Here's Stroud. Working the sideline, he's got Hall. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Bijan Robinson. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are able to extend their lead. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Prescott looks to throw on first. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Prescott to throw it. And incomplete on the deep ball. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. Open man left side is Gronkowski. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Here's Prescott. And his throw is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10. Prescott from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted. It's spotted at the 14-yard line. Bijan Robinson leading the offense out for another drive. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 3. On the bootleg, Stroud. That's out wide here for Robinson.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass, use his blockers well, and pick up the 1st down.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. On the slant, DeAndre Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
To 10, it's Robinson. A strong running. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, it's Stroud. He finds Hopkins complete. And he will get enough for a 1st down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. That'll go as a pickup of 8. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. Here's a screen for Robinson. Oh, good move. Fighting through, and he's got space. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Give him 32 on the play.
He scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. Showed off the juke, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6-yard line. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. The throwing again is Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. from 6 yards away. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Tucker now to add the point after. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. With the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Prescott on first down.
Short throw complete to Gronkowski.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Second down at 6 now from the 42.
Now Prescott.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Prescott yet again.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Prescott now from the 50. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Throwing, Prescott.
Short throw complete to Gronkowski.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Browns first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And again, it's Prescott.
Goes right back to Smith again.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. This 4th and final matchup on this divisional round weekend. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Lamar Jackson leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. We just watched a very good first half out of the Ohio State man, C.J. Stroud. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Browns offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest, but now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now, because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense. He'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That first down run could not have turned out worse for a defense, because when they came out on the field, their #1 mission, keep them stacked up close to their goal line, and at worst, create great field position for their offense.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. First and 10, it's Stroud. Caught out left side by Robinson. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Throwing now is Stroud. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Stroud out of the gun here. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And he finds his tight end, Graham. Man able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Good work here by the tight end. It's a crossing route off of play action. They're going to let the slot receiver run a post to hopefully let the defense think they're taking a shot. And then they bring the tight end underneath, and it winds up a first down.
Give up the middle to Johnson. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. They go to Johnson again. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Robinson up the middle, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap to Stroud. This to Graham on the short pass. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll pitch it to Robinson. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Stroud looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they'll wind up getting 7 there on 4th and 3. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Final minute now in the 3rd quarter. Stroud now on 2nd down. Got him in matchup. That one, a first down. Stroud. And Graham's got it over the middle. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Brown the motion man right. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 78 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Robinson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Bijan Robinson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Tucker now for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points. So that about as lengthy a drive as you're ever going to see. And it was Bijan Robinson who took it home with a touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And now the Browns coming out on the field. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Prescott now. They'll set up the screen to Smith. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Prescott. His throw incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Prescott. Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll throw again. Prescott. And that will be incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Now, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the 2nd half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? You want to go for it here? We shut you down? They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan 1st down.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the 2nd half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
Robinson with another carry. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 111 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. He will push his way down to about the 14. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs. 2nd down and 8. Up the middle, Johnson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Stroud on 3rd down now. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Stroud working out of the gun. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And this Browns defense stands tall. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's Prescott. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To the air again, Prescott.
Short throw complete to Gronkowski.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Prescott to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Looking to throw, Prescott. Going right side here, and that's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. On 1st and 10, Prescott firing quickly here, and that's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Prescott.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 17-yard line. Prescott from the gun. Looking middle, and that's complete. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Here's Prescott. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. This is caught. Touchdown. DJ Moore. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this will be recovered by the Texans. So victory appears to be in sight. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The D can only stop. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They go to a knee here, and with that, it's on to the AFC title game. And the Texans are moving on as we say so long, everybody. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.